And now we got to shoot the intro after we play the game. All right. Don't worry, audiences won't know.
Just go grab shirts out of the thing.
Yeah, just swap shirts. Hey guys, this is Dan, and this is Jason from Red Dragon Tabletop. We are about to play our first battle report of 2026. So I'm playing Drukhari Spectacle of Spite, and he's going to be playing Tau Kayun. We're going to be trying this on Crucible of Battle, Hidden Supplies, Table 4. Very much looking forward to it, having 2 weeks off, kind of shake off a little bit of that rust from just not playing for a little bit. Very excited to get this game on the go.
Yeah, I've been into Custodies over the Christmas. Finally got those painted up, so it's finally realizing I'm going back into Tau Melee, more of a shooting army, so try to stay on the right lines of fire and try to draw his forces out.
Cool. Enjoy. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's gonna start that off.
Aha. Ah, okay. I'm gonna make you deploy first.
All right.
So in the back here, we have done a couple units. So we have a unit of Mandrakes, which is going to hold my home. It also has the ability to spend a pain token and go up and down. So he can come back into his backfield at the end of my opponent's turn. A unit of Scourge, which can push out and see into the center in case anyone goes into no man's land. Up here, I have a unit of Witches, just to represent they are on the bottom in between everything. But just so I don't have to jam my giant hands in there and knock models around, we put them up here to remember. This one here has Morgana's Curse, which is +1 AP and +1 damage. So in behind this building here, we have a 10-man witch unit with a succubus. This succubus has the once per game first strike enhancement. This unit over here has the good half of the witch squad, and this one will have the bad half. This one has just a regular succubus. So when we're talking about the good half in this case, we have 3 gladiatorial weapons, 1 power weapon, and 1 which we'll refer to as shitter, which is basically somebody who does nothing. In here, just 5 shitters to do objectives. We've pre-measured this, so if I have to do an action with +2 move, I can touch both objectives or do area denial without an advance. We have a unit of Reaver jet bikes to do actions, etc. And then we have an Incubi squad with Malice. She has to be on the table, which allows me to have 3 redeploys. So I put 3 units on the table and then immediately put them all into reserves, just so I could see where Jason was putting all of his units, because I didn't have a plan of just putting them into reserves. Over here, we have a 3-man jet bike squad just to push to the center, do actions, etc. With 1 heat lance, it's unlikely to kill something, but it can add quite a bit into any vehicles that don't have any kind of good invul saves into the center. We have our 3rd unit of Reaver jet bikes back here in the corner, just to replace the 2nd squad. And finally, we have a mix over here. So we have another Scourge unit that can push towards the center, as well as this flank for my natural expansion, which Jason has some models on already. We have a Venom that has split, so it has the other half of the Witches with the shitter squad, we'll call them, so that it can go up and do actions, etc. And then we have a big 10-man Hellion brick over here to interact with my expansion. I do not like the fact that Jason put his Pathfinders on my expansion because it is mine, not his. So in reserves, we decided to pull 3 things off the table. That was a 5-man Hellions because it has deep strike, so it can come down in behind Jason's line if we need for different action secondaries, etc. We have a 10-man witch squad with Lilith, and the main reason she's off the field, there's 2 actual small reasons. One, Jason doesn't have a ton of infantry. He is much more of a shooty thing. Also, it's very hard on this map to stage a lot of these things early. So because I have a once per game first strike, I'll try to do some sort of play where I use this to come down with Ingress and replace another unit and do a push later on in the game. And the last thing we have is another 10-man Hellions that we can use, again, for deep strike purposes to push later on in the game.
I have 1 squad here of Pathfinders infiltrated forward onto Dan's objective to kind of try to force him to do something. They are pre-measured out because they do have a scout move. 1 Devilfish with Darkstrider. When he's out of the vehicle, he gives a 12-inch deep strike denial aura. He also gives the vehicle a 7-inch scout move, which will allow me to scout it forward. And if I scout back, I can then load up my guys on the first round. I have 2 Riptide battlesuits. Heavy, good for standing on, moving forward, giving me cover at the beginning, and then moving forward and holding the objectives. One squad of Vespids, just holding my back, and they do the uppy-downy action, so that I can get them to move around the board and score secondaries. One squad of Kroot Carnivores, which will sticky objectives for me, so they'll start holding my home objective and then move forward, and I'll see what other objectives are available. I have 2 Skyray gunships, which reroll for anything that flies, which is part of Dan's army. They can also, with the marker lights, ignore covers when shooting, and I can have 1 guide for the other. Commander Shadowsun in the back, which will give me a reroll any 1s in case I miss. 1 squad of stealth suits. Anything that they guide on, I will get rerolls on 1s on hits and wounds. 1 hammerhead gunship with the railgun to take out the larger targets, and also has indirect to pick away at his smaller units. A 2nd Devilfish with a 10-man squad of Breachers and a Fire Warrior to give them an extra attack each to move forward, hold objectives, and take him off, basically to counter anytime that he's on the objectives. And 1 Lone Op Ghost Kill infiltrated in. He needs to be within 12 inches to shoot it, so very good at holding my expansion objective until he stands on top of it. And finally, 1 squad of Starsights with all burst cannons, led by Farsight, to give me a good anti-infantry shooting. And dropping in from reserves, I can do that for free on Farsight. And anything within 9 inches will give me an extra +1 to wound, so I should be wounding on 2s.
2.
Yep.
We did it again. We did it again. God damn it. 5th time's the charm, and it's off. Okay. 5th time's the charm. Okay. There we go. All right.
That would be me.
Look, we got there in the long run.
Yep.
All right. So I get 1 command point.
Yep.
I gain my pain tokens during my command phase. So if you got some scouts to do, go for it. I have none.
I have my scout. This was all measured out, so he should up 7 right to there. And then they are just going to scout back
and jump in.
Jump in.
I kind of gathered as much when you said he's by himself. I'm like, well, that's a deep strike denial bubble, but he's probably going to do this thing because I know you like following Kyle Grundy.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't even Kyle Grundy. Kyle Grundy was the first one that did it. He's not the one that named it.
Fair.
It was Jay from Pantheon in Australia.
Ah, there you go.
Who I actually talked to on his... I managed to log on when he was doing his stream for going over all the armies for Worlds. And when my name come up, it's like, this is why I did this. He's like, really? Okay, that is it for my scouts. You said you had...
I have none. Over to you.
Yep. Extend battle lines and mark for death. It's early days. I think I'm going to spend the CP and just...
Just cycle it now?
Just cycle it now. Secure no man's land and extend battle lines.
Okay.
That works better. Okay.
Battle round 1.
What do you plan on shooting? The Big Witch Squad?
Yeah. So
if you're on the Big Witch Squad, you are over it there.
Okay, so that is a yes.
So much room.
A yes. The hammerheads should be a yes. Yep. All right.
And there's 11 models, so for Blast, if you have Blast, I think there is, then you'll get +2 on Blast.
No, it's strictly indirect fire for SMS.
Oh, well, there you go.
There is no more Blast. There is no more Twin Link.
Okay.
The first Skyray.
Yep.
Into that squad. So Skyray number 1. These will be all on 5s because.
Yep.
Guiding. And
God, no Kayun.
Not another rounds. 5 into 3.
Tough 3.
So 3s. At 0 with cover. So
5s. I'm gonna lose 1.
Okay. Second Skyray into the same unit.
Yep.
3s. Nope. Hammerhead into the same unit.
Yep.
Oh, Hammerhead does get... I get to reroll 1 hit,
reroll.
1 wound. Nope. 3. Yes.
Kills another one.
Okay. That ends it for my shooting phase.
So you're on both objectives.
Yes.
So you will score 9 points.
Yep.
We are going to draw Cleanse and extend battle lines. All right. So I am just going to choose +2 move this turn. So we're going to start with this guy over here.
Okay.
These two over here, and then we got this also lined up to shoot this. So actually, we're going to start with this one first.
Okay.
So we will spend our pain token for full rerolls. We're going to shoot the Scourge way in the back here. Hitting on 4s. I spent that pain token for rerolls. Do nothing. Toughness on this is 9. 3s. So 2 AP3 does not ignore cover.
5s.
Yep.
Nope.
D6 plus 2 each. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we have Shard Carbines. I do get rerolls. Not 6s. These guys get to shoot and scoot. So we're going to move them almost to where they were before. The next thing to shoot is this into these. The main one is going to be the Heat Lance. Fails. I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll that. Hits. And then strength 14 on a 3. AP 4.
There is no cover.
I'd give it to you.
Okay, so
On a 6, bad feelings for me.
Nope.
Not a 6. So it's going to be D6 plus 3.
He's at 2 wounds.
So he's... See if he blows.
Nope, he does not.
Okay. It gains me a pain token.
Okay.
I'll let you...
Roll to see how many don't get out.
Yes. Well, they get out and then fall over and the thing falls on them. 3?
3.
Pretty good. Cool. I'll just fire all these pistols then while you're still standing over there. These 3 cannot shoot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a blast pistol.
Breachers are -1 to wound on ranged.
I'm anti-infantry. 3s. So we got 2 hits and 1 wound. AP 0.
AP 0, so just a 4 up.
Yep.
Nope.
Kills 1.
Okay.
And then we got a blast pistol. Hits. That one's not. That one gets the -1 to wound, so nothing on that. So just killed 1 more guy. That's it. And then over here, we're going to shoot these 3 guys into this.
Okay.
So we'll do little shitty shots. 6s. 1. AP 0.
Oh, 3.
Yep.
Yep, good to go.
Heat Lance. Nope. All right. In that case, we will not be spending a pain token, and we'll now fire this squad into this.
Okay.
Drop 2 on 3s. Perfect. And then these guys are going to shoot and scoot.
Just,
I'm just
behind the wall to...
literally just behind the plate, as close as they can. Oh, I should actually roll his shots. They probably don't matter, but just in case. Because he has 3 shots, 3 hits, but I need 6s. 2. AP -1, 2 damage each.
Onto the vehicle?
Yep.
So 4s. 1 and no.
Cool. 2 damage.
All right, down to 11.
We're going to move into combat phase and charging. So I'm going to spend a pain token, so that way they can charge. And I'm going to declare a charge here into this, which is unfailable. And then these are going to declare a charge into... We'll charge with the bikes in first. So the plan here is going to be charge bikes first, see if we can just tag something, and then use this to charge and kind of wrap around everything. If for some reason this dies, then we can push in over into this guy and tag him. He's able to fall back and shoot.
Fall back, shoot, yep.
Fall back, shoot, do all this stuff. Yeah, so he's going to be doing the thing that he wants to do.
Stealth and, yeah.
All the fun stuff. So we're going to do the unfailable charge here. Hey, look, I didn't fail it. We will try the other bikes with a 5 under 6. So they make it, but they have to go here. And then the witches will charge them as well. They did it. We will do the Reaver jet bikes first. We'll start with combat over here, just see if we can get anything through. 12 attacks. Strength 4, so 6s, but it has lance, so 5s. 1 at -1.
4. Nope.
1 damage. The bike's over here. They're going to do the same thing into these guys. So 3s up to 2s, out of the box. So that's going to give you 5 saves, -1.
5s.
Kills 4. So we are going to use the succubus first. She is going to go straight in your cadre. Does he have an invul save of any kind? Hitting on 2s, 2 sustains, and then anti-infantry 3+. Full rerolls because you're our character. 9 saves.
Okay.
AP -2.
6s.
So you take 5.
Yeah, he's got 3 wounds.
Okay, so he's dead. When he dies, because I killed him with a succubus, I gain a CP, and I'll get a pain token. So I'm going to roll the gladiatorial weapons first, because this will probably just kill the squad. 3 sustains. Strength 5. 3s. 12 AP2s.
Come on, 12 6s. Well, there's 3 again.
All right, so that gives me another pain token.
And
I'm going to be piling into your dude over here, just so he can't advance. You get to fight with this guy, fight me back.
Yep, 3 attacks. 2 hits, strength 6,
Tough 3.
2s, 1 at 0.
AP 4 while in melee on a shitter. He's good. So that ends turn. So we have cleanse.
Yep.
So I also gained 9 points, but I also gained the CPs, putting me at 2.
I still have the devilfish here on the objective. He does out-OC me, but it's still full of troops, so I can get out and shoot either way and move the vehicle. I have the 2 riptides here, one inside the vehicle, so they can start providing fire from inside the vehicle out into stuff in no man's land, while still having the benefit of cover. 2 skyrays here, which now have lines through most of the center objectives, with Shadow Sun to give them the reroll aura. And if I use any stratagems, I can get that back on a roll. I have my Kroot here to advance forward and start sticking other objectives. I have the Hammerhead here, which just needs to move forward, and that gives me my anti-vehicle shooting, so if he starts coming out with more stuff, I'll be able to fire into it. The stealth team with them to give me rerolling +1 ballistic skill and rerolling the hits and wound rolls of 1. So most of my stuff hitting on 2s. I have my Ghost Keel back here, which got tagged into combat, but it can advance and shoot. It's still advance
Or
and
fall
shoot.
back and shoot.
Or fall back and shoot, so it can still move out of there and make him come around and try to find me.
So we did a lot of little movement things. The Scourge moved over to fire at his Devilfish and then scooted back this way, opening up a lot of stuff for charging and such over in this corner. So over here, we disembarked from this venom so that we could do a cleanse and then put Malice into this venom. This one stayed where it was with the other succubus, so we can still do some trading later on. I wasn't confident in killing 2 boats, and turns out I did not kill 2 boats, so it's a good thing she stayed there. Over here, we pushed out a unit of bikes because we wanted to make sure that we could, with rerolls and 1 pain token, kill this devilfish. If not, we would kill it in combat and then tag everything else. We were successful in killing it because of using a CP plus our rerolls on the Scourge. That allowed this unit here, with its advance and charge, to tag and kill everything in there, giving me the cadre and the unit inside so I could get extra pain tokens. Succubus killed his leader because it was a character, gave me extra CP. So this turn I'm up on CP to do lots of shenanigans, and then I tagged his Ghost Skill. Regardless of him being able to fall back or not, this was one that in this matchup he has enough indirect, it will chip it down, so it's better to just go in my opinion, early, put some pressure on, and then hopefully he has to come out, and I can kill the things that come out, but this one is going to die because I just do not have enough boats for something that's that big. These hopped out to do a cleanse. Unit of jet bikes came in, shot, missed, and tagged in combat. Just making sure that we out OC because they are OC2, so that we take this objective to put Jason to 0. This unit of jet bikes stepped up to replace them, so I can do that a second time. And then the other unit that we had on our home objective was able to hop into this empty venom that I pushed over from my natural expansion so that they are protected from the stupid indirect fire. We had to cleanse, so we brought out the shitty half of one of our units so we can go out here. If it dies, we're not too concerned with it, but he's going to have to respond. We made sure we put 3 guys behind here for the intent that if he shoots and doesn't kill them all, they are OC2. Best case scenario, only 2 die, and I have 3, so I don't have battle shock, and I can run on and flip the objective again. We also have all of this, so we can respond to anything that he puts onto the objective. Being able to move 14 and then charge means they have a pretty decent threat range, and they are damaged too with giving them lance and lethals. Like it does add up pretty quickly, so it can kill a couple things. And then finally, our unit of Scourge that did not have access to a second pain token hopped out to shoot at a boat, hopped back, because without the rerolls, they weren't able to actually do anything, which left his second ship still in play.
Assassination, display of might.
Let's see what happens in round 2.
Okay, so we're going to, first off, because I am going to declare a charge here against these guys. I need a 4 on 2 dice. That's a 5. I'm going to declare a charge there. That's going to cost me 2 CP.
Yep.
So we're going to spend our last CP, and we are going to rapid ingress our 5-man squad. But I don't think you're able to kill this and this to push me off the primary, and it puts another resource into the center field, which is tough because you
can
yeah,
see
assuming you can just barely see them.
Yep.
But without guiding, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult. So
And they're T,
they are T4.
so I wouldn't overcharge it because it'll just be
Yeah.
2 wounds, 1 wound?
T4, 2 wounds each.
So yeah, even overcharge. I don't even have to overcharge.
Yeah. So, like, I think you can kill them. I just don't think you can kill them and the witches, which will end up giving me primary. So,
Yep.
I am out of CP. I spent all 3.
Okay.
So, how this stratagem works is at the end of my opponent's movement phase, I can declare a charge with a witch cult unit, which includes the Reaver jet bikes, the Hellions, and the witches. Now, you have to finish a normal, advance, or be deployed within 9 inches for me to do that. So, over here, he moved within 9, which makes these eligible. This fell back, so it's ineligible, and I can charge one of these 2 things. Now, because in shooting, I only get my 6-up invul save, I opt to charge into this squad here. Because it's not a vehicle, he now cannot shoot me with anything into this squad. So this squad is just here. Now, he's got options. He can shoot his 1 pistol. He's got tank shock, etc. But even at good tank shock, I'll have enough units here to basically kill this pretty consistently. And it just means he can't guide with this because it's in combat, which means he
Can guide with it.
Oh, you
'cause
can
it has
guide in
pistols.
combat?
It has a pistol. Pistol makes him eligible to shoot.
Never
He can't
mind.
guide.
Never mind. Never mind. So because he has the pistol, he will be eligible to shoot. Therefore, he can guide. So I didn't stop the guiding, but I did that. And then, anyways, yeah. So that is basically the play that I did. It cost me 2 CP. It is a really weird thing because it's the end of movement phase for you, and because I had a 3rd CP, I was able to actually rapid ingress as well. So it cost me all my CP, but it puts a lot of units in there and changes the math on a lot of stuff.
Beginning of my shooting phase, I elect my guiding units.
Yep.
Which is the Pathfinders will be a guiding unit. The Stealth Suit, it will be a guiding unit. They are also a guiding unit. And that is all I want to use for guiding units because I want the bonuses on everything else. The Pathfinders will guide into this unit. Skyray is definitely going to guide into this unit. Actually, I can just declare them all because
Yep.
I can normally wait until after, but if the units don't die, then...
Yep.
The Stealth Suits, do they see the bikes back there?
You have one guy wholly within,
Yep.
and he's got line of sight.
Okay, so they will guide onto the bikes. We'll start with on the right here, the Riptide into the
Hellions.
The Hellions, the little biker guys. I am not overcharging the Ions. I don't need to.
Fair enough.
On 4s. 9, so on 2s.
2s.
1 at -2.
Okay, so I get cover unless you ignore cover.
Nope, not
He
on
doesn't
that.
ignore cover, so I'm on 3s, up to 5s, 1 save. I fail,
3 damage.
so I was going to kill 1.
Yep. The 2 missile pods on 5s. 3s.
Yep. 1, so it puts me back to a 4.
2 damage.
2 damage, kills another one.
And a fusion blaster. Nope. This Riptide into these bikes. No need to overcharge. 6 shots on 3s now, because guided. On 2s. 4 at -2.
-2 puts me on 6s. Squad's dead.
The Skyray is just going to... will be the indirect into the
So, indirect, let's go.
5s. Full rerolls. Because fly. Nope.
Nothing.
The main
This over
gun.
here?
Yep. On 3s. On 2s. Strength 14.
6. I'm dead.
The Pathfinders into that squad. We will start with just the... just their carbines. On 3s. Strength 5, T3, so
T3.
3s.
Pretty good.
4 at AP 0.
4. No 6s, they're dead.
Okay.
And that's the squad.
Okay, they are still within 30.
Yep.
So his indirect will go in there. The Ghost Keel, the Hammerheads cannot.
Cool. Green gobos.
5s. Flying.
Yep.
Just the
One hit.
one.
T4.
Yep. So 3s. Nope.
Okay. Means I can
Uh,
now put this back.
Oh, no, I do get to reroll 1 hit or 1 wound.
Okay.
That's it. 0.
On a 3. Nope. Damage.
1.
Okay. One guy's going to take 1 wound. So these 2 vehicles over here into the jet bikes.
I will overcharge his weapon, though. So 6 shots on 3s. Rerolling 1s. 1s into 1s. Gotta love it. Wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s. So 4 at -2.
-2. 6s. Nothing.
3
Damage.
each.
They're dead.
Hazardous roll. I do not blow myself up. Pistol shot into the witches. Stealth suit pistol on 4s. Nope, that's a 1. The hammerhead will go for the one in the back.
Cool. Let's do it.
On 5s, they fly.
They do.
Okay, 5s.
And reroll those.
Rolling 1.
Oh, yeah,
just
reroll
one. Just one. Yeah, it's like
I see.
it's kind of a mini knights. It's a hit or a wound.
Into charge phase.
Into charge phase, the hammerhead.
Yep.
5, I think, is going to get it in.
Easy.
I will bin my last CP
Okay.
for
Tank
a tank shock. 10, looking for 5s. 3.
All right. 1, 2, 3. And you get to fight with hammerhead first.
Armored hull on 5s. Tau melee.
You still got 2.
Strength 6, so 2s. 2 at 0.
So I'll put it on that guy, and then I'll put it on a gladiatorial weapon in that order. 4 ups. So I'm going to lose just the one little shitter guy. All right, so the succubus and 1 have to go here, and the other 3 are going to go that way. We're going to start into the hammerhead, and then we'll go into these guys.
Okay.
So hammerhead, strength 5, nope, nothing.
Okay.
2s, 6s, 1 AP2 for 1 damage in the hammerhead.
5 up. Nope. 2 damage.
Into the little guys over there. We roll it. 1 sustained. 3s. 3 AP2.
5 ups.
Take a wound.
Okay, and they are 2 wounds each.
Okay, well.
So 1 guy takes a wound.
But it does stop your assassinate, and for display, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, which I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, and you move shadows on for 5. So.
Yeah. And the other Skyr, yeah. It was, I had to move the hammerhead back for the charge, so it kind of moved it out, but I think I'm going to probably bin assassinate for the CP.
Beginning of my turn, it's 24 for me and 23 for him. Engage in all fronts and mark for death.
Oh, you're good and hidden in the back, because you have to really come around to get to him. Shadow Sun, because lone up. Well, we'll definitely do it on this Riptide here, because he gets benefit of cover, anything you're shooting at him. So it's going to be him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even if you come into him in melee, I can still blank to...
Yeah. And I think I'm just going to choose these guys over here.
Okay.
Which I should have got a 4th token. Well, this is my mark for death. Mr. Rubber Ducky. We played at Champs Cup, which is the former name of Challengers Cup. Year 1, we went down, we brought a team to Dallas. When we were playing there, we went to a restaurant. I cannot for the life of me remember the name. But they had basically little bathtubs of alcohol with these little rubber duckies. Now, a couple guys had a couple drinks, and they demanded that we were able to buy the little miniature bathtubs. They didn't have enough, but they gave us the rubber duckies. And they have a pizza cookie, which they call a Pazuki. Now, we, after a few drinks, thought Pazuki was the funniest name ever. So, anyways, you use the word Pazuki to replace any kind of sexual thing you want, and you can come up with a lot of funny things over a weekend about, oh, there's the Pazuki. So anyways, this is my little Pazuki duck that travels with me now. Boom, over to here, and then land over this way. This allows me to roll 3 dice over here. On 4s are mortals, and I get 1 reroll. That's going to be 3 mortals.
Okay. I'm going to do Farsight Rapid Ingress for 0 CP.
Sounds good.
So I just want to be able to tag that objective.
Oh, I'm throwing almost everything at him because his army rule as of turn 3, every time he rolls a 6, he sustains, so he gets more hits. So I need to try and kill as much stuff as I can. So it's going to be a really big, hard-hitting turn for me, and then probably the same back for him. We want to start with these guys into here. So we're spending a pain token. So we are going to shoot the anti-infantry 3 shots into here, and then the big one is in there.
Yep.
Do the anti-infantry ones first. I get rerolls, sustained, 3 AP1, 2 damage.
5s. 3 dead.
Sorry, they are not AP1. They're not AP1. Sorry, these are the different profile. So it's AP0.
Okay, so...
AP0, 1 damage.
1 lived.
Okay, Dark Lances into the boat. Rerolls, hit twice. 3s, wound twice, AP3. You're wide in the open.
So 6s. Just 1.
D6 plus 2, 7 damage.
Okay.
They will shoot and scoot as
They do.
Into behind here. Next, we have this squad here. It's going to shoot into here.
Okay.
We're going to do our anti-infantry shots into these guys. And we're going to do the big melta shot into this.
Okay.
4 little shots.
Minus one.
Minus 1. So 2 saves, AP 0, 1 damage each.
One.
Kills the guy that's not a wound. Heat Lance, hits, wounds, AP 4. Do you have an invol on your vehicle?
On the vehicle, it does not.
Cool. So then it's going to take D6 plus 3, which is going to kill it.
Okay. Does it blow up? It does not.
Cool. So that gains me a pain token, and you get to disembark your
That
Dark Strider.
he takes no mortal wounds getting out.
This Venom here is going to shoot into Dark Strider, who just shot out. I need 1 more die. There we go. Sustains 1. 3 AP 1, 2 damage.
5s. He's still good.
All of the pistol shots from here into here. 4 regular null numpty pistols on 3s. 2 AP 0.
4s. Just 1.
Just 1 damage. Blast pistol fails. We will shoot all of their pistols into him now. 4 shots. Nope. Blast pistol. Hits. Wounds. AP 3.
No.
Got 1 wound. Jays did. Pain token. These guys over here are going to shoot into this.
Okay.
They want 1 blast pistol. So
Yep.
1 hit. 1 wound. AP 3.
6. Nope.
D3 damage. 1.
Okay. 1 wound.
We're going to shoot everything from here into this Riptide.
Okay.
Better be 20 shots. And then 6s, twin links. 3, 4, 5. 5 AP 0s.
2 up. Custodes.
Ha, take 1. All right. Venom is now going to charge them. The Venom into these guys.
Yep. They have no boat to jump back onto.
6. So the back of the base means I can get into here. Bikes. I am going to declare these guys just into these.
Okay.
With a 10. Spend a pain token, which allows me to advance and charge them. And then, so we got a 7. Also gives me reroll charges. So a 7
That's a 3.
with a reroll. That's a fail.
Okay.
These guys here will also charge into Shadow Sun. A roll. We get an 8. This squad over here is going to do a 2-inch charge into this thing. 11. Oh, I did forget something. I just realized because where my angle was. I actually forgot to shoot these guys. Do you mind if I just take this? They're just going to shoot at this thing. And
Okay.
hop back.
It will get cover because.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'll just put everything there. 4 hits on 3s. 2. AP 3.
6s.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Okay.
And then the Shard Carbine with a sustain. There's no sustain on these ones. Cool. That would be it. And then these guys are going to
Scoot back.
So do I want to scoot back or do I want to scoot forward? We're just going to hop them back behind the boat, behind this. Back to where they were. We'll start with the Venom. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. 5. 1 AP minus 1 into these dudes.
-1, so 5 up. Nope. 1 did.
Haven't played these in a while. All right, and then into the bikes into the same squad. 4, so which are going to be on 3s, and I get Lance, so 2s. The box. 9 at -1.
Okay. 5s. This might wipe them out finally.
Yeah, they're dead. Cool. That gets me a pain token and my mini mark for death. Attack into Shadow Sun now. We're going to put one guy's attacks in, then do the Succubus, then the rest. Because if the Succubus kills, I get a command point. 6 attacks on 3s, and then 3s. All right, so 2 AP 2.
5s.
1 each.
Okay.
And then Succubus, your character, so I get rerolls. I sustain 1. Anti-infantry 3+. Rerolls because you're a character. So I drop 2. 7. AP minus 2. Oop.
5 go through.
Plus the 2 from before, so she dead.
Yep.
Aha, there we go. So I gain a CP for killing, and we'll get a pain token. And then I'm going to spend a pain token, and we're going to do this combat over here. 5 attacks apiece. So this is 25, so this is the first half. 5s, then Lance, so 4s. 12 at -1.
So 3 ups. 2, 4, 6, 8.
All right, and then the second half. 3 sustains. 16 at -1.
Oop. 1.
2, 4, yeah, you're dead. Pain token!
I'm
Oh,
kidding.
you have special explodey dice.
I have death dice. Nope.
You get to fight back in a bunch of places, so you get to fight back with 1 and 2.
Yep. Roll them together because it's the same profile.
Both in the same squad?
Both into the same.
You can put both into the witches if you want.
Yeah, they're both going into the witches on 5s because Tau melee. 1 hit.
You actually have to roll them separately.
Okay.
Because if this guy kills one, I'll pull this guy and he doesn't get to fight.
Okay.
And if you fight with this guy, you kill one, I pull this guy, he doesn't get to fight, he has to fight this.
So we're doing.
So you will have to do one at a
We'll do
time.
the one in the back first.
Yeah.
On 5s.
3 hits.
Yeah. 6 into 3.
Yep.
2s. 0.
4 up invols. So we're going to do this one, and then, yeah, we'll just work our way that way. On 4s. All right, so I lose 1, which means this guy gets pulled out of combat,
Okay.
but you can still fight the bikes.
Okay. So they will fight into the bikes. So 1 hit. 6 into 4. 3. That's a 1.
There we go. So mark for death, I'm going to get
Baby.
2. So we don't need these anymore because
Nope.
it was 1,
This one.
2. And I told you not to take Shadow Sun for that reason. So I get 2, and then I'm going to get, so engage.
You are in.
Sorry, end of turn. So I'm going to have 1 here,
Yep.
not there. So I'm going to have 2 points on that. Now, end of fight phase, technically before we score. These guys are going to hop back into this boat because they're wholly within 6.
Okay.
These guys are going to hop back into this boat because they're wholly within 6.
Okay.
Because we don't want you just shooting me for free.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be fair to the Dark Eldar. They're not evil, they're just misunderstood.
So 28, 23 at the end of round 2.
Yep.
We have the Riptide here, which is still holding this side down, getting view on the center objectives. The 2 Sky Rays here, which still can shoot into the middle. The squad of Kroot is still moving up. These Vespid here are going to get picked up at the end of his turn, so they will go back into reserve at the end of his turn. The Hammerhead here, which is my anti-armor, so in case he comes around with his venoms, it's kind of keeping his stuff hidden back there. I have my stealth squad here to still guide for the Hammerhead. Still have the Ghost Keel screening out my back because he's got to be within 12 inches to shoot him. And I have Shadow Sun now with the burst cannons holding the objective. And now Cal Young starts in round 3. So my shooting, everything that shoots gets sustained.
So there's a lot of stuff on my turn, a lot of movement. So these guys hopped out, took some shots at your, what's the flying guy?
Oh, Sky Rays?
Sky Rays, at Sky Rays. So they took some shots at Sky Rays. It has been brought down to 3 wounds. We brought in Lilith's squad because I had to do a big push, and I don't think he has enough to deal with Lilith and with all the stuff that I just threw into his face. We brought her out so that there's a Vect aura to just stop a lot of his shenanigans, specifically that were over here and are no longer over here because they all died. So we put out our succubus and our witches. They actually failed their charge, but the venom made it in, the bikes made it in. We killed everything here, including Darkstrider, who hopped out on the objective. These witches began the turn engaged with his stealth suits because I charged him during his turn. Fought and didn't really do a lot because of a tank shock. Forced my succubus to not fight into the infantry, which wasn't ideal, but it was fine because I fall back, shoot, and charge for 1 CP. Killed Shadow Sun. By killing Shadow Sun, it got me an extra CP, and then I was able to tag both boats. This one fought me and got me out of combat, so now I'm kind of stuck here in combat with this one. And then these bikes tagged, kind of pushing their way up. So this Venom was easy. I hopped out so I could get some shooting and stop ingress plays that he had because the Venom's rule is at the end of fight phase, if you're wholly within 6 inches, you can hop back in the boat, which allowed me to then hop back in the boat, so I'm in safety currently from his push, and then I can hop back out on my next turn. So we had a lot of stuff happening over here. These witches were on the objective, fell back to screen him out further, which allowed me to push deeper with my rest of my units. Scourges were able to shoot the center, so he had a devilfish that was low on wounds. They killed that and then hopped back into this little nook of safety over here so they can play the rest of the game. In behind here, we'd lost on a rapid ingress play. We ended up losing 2.5 of these, but we didn't have to battle shock. So they're holding this point an inch off the wall to stop charging. And this is what we call a Riptide hole. There used to be a Riptide there, but on an 11-inch charge, we wrapped it and we killed it without having to use any stratagems. We opted not to tag this one because you can just fall back and shoot anyways. The main reason for this is that I want to have some options because if he falls back, I can't use my charge. But if he decides to do a normal or advanced move, I can then charge him with this, which he just saw kills the Riptide. So now he can't really move that Riptide without dying to these guys unless he moves outside of 9 inches, which means going backwards is fine. It doesn't matter to me if he goes back to his home field, but if he wants to push onto objectives, he'll have to come over my guys, which will give me access to charge and probably kill him.
Establish locusts and engage on all fronts.
Let's move on to round 3.
I have 1 battle shock to roll. There.
That's not fair. He failed it the first time.
I did. He's battle shooketh.
All right. So this guy's battle shot. You can get these great dice with the Red Dragon logo on the website, www.red-dragon.ca.
I think that is it for my movement.
It's an 8-inch charge, so I think I'm going to spend 1 of my CP for a rapid ingress instead of the charge.
Okay.
And then we want to stop the Sky Ray from shooting.
Yep. It is a vehicle.
Well, it's not going to shoot these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically, because they're not going to be in range to be shot.
So in the shooting phase,
Yes.
guiding units. The stealth units will be a guiding unit. This will be a guiding unit.
Can it do it while it's battle shocked?
And out battle shock units cannot guide.
Ah, there we go.
So far side will be a guider. Far sight will guide onto this unit here. So this Riptide here is shooting into this squad here. I am going to use my once per battle Nova Charge. It is now in Cal Young. Each time the targets a spotted unit, ignore all modifiers to hit roll and ballistic skill.
Gotcha.
And there is 3 gun drones there. It's the commanders I put the marker drones on. There's no marker light, but he is looking straight at them. So.
Well, it's because I have the smoke keyword.
Okay.
So
He ignores all hit modifiers.
So if you ignore them all, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the cover, right?
Yeah.
Because cover is the other part of that, but okay.
But I'm going to take the, because he might die after, so I'm also going to give him his Nova Charge for dev wounds. So I don't need to overcharge it because I'm going to be wounding on 2s and you're saving on 6s either way. So 6 shots, wounding on 2s, 6s are dev.
3 guys looking for 6s.
Yes. 2 wounds apiece.
Nope. I'm just going to mark this because you got more shooting.
Yep. This is the missile pods on 4s now, 3s.
3s. 3, 8, -1, so 5s.
2 damage each.
So that is now 6 dead over
And
here.
his plasma on 3s. Nope, that's a 1. So that's it for his shooting.
Cool.
Stealth suits will guide onto the Venom, and it will be the Hammerhead, because that is a vehicle, correct?
That is a vehicle.
That is-
It has stealth. Do you ignore that? The hit penalties?
Now that it is guided, yes. So we'll do the big one first on,
Big shot.
nope, rerolling 1s, because stealth suits, into a 1, gotta love it.
Can't reroll a reroll.
Seekers, both hit.
Tough 6.
Strength 14.
2s.
2s.
AP invol.
AP.
So I need 6s. Okay.
Where?
Wah, 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 wah. What else you got?
SMS. Rerolling 1s, into a 1, gotta love it. 5s.
5s.
Get
Rerolling 1s. I don't know which one that was.
Yeah, but I also got, well, that was that one. I also got 1 reroll because hammer.
Oh, yep.
So 1 at
Yep.
0.
Trade. 4. Nope.
3. 1 damage.
Ha. Well, I'll take that. I saved the ones that are important.
Yeah, I whiffed on the railgun.
Skill issues.
Yeah. So Skyray there is going to shoot into there with the main rack. The indirect will shoot into the little guys in front of him. So
All
we'll
in.
do into the big one first.
So you are -1 because you're bracketed, and you don't ignore that.
I ignore that's a hit modifier, so I ignore the bracketing.
So you. Oh, so
But
you,
I ignore the big guns never tire because
Okay.
I'm in melee. I get
That's
plus 1
pretty
to
good.
ballistic skill, so I get these are on 3s.
That's beautiful. All
Hitting
right.
on 3s. You're flying, so I get rerolls.
Yep.
So all
6.
3 hit. Strength 14.
6s.
D6 plus 1.
So you get 2 of them. Oh, he's so dead.
7,
Does
9.
he blow? He does not. I'll just roll this now for the guys dying because one of them's going to die.
Yep. Guy rays indirect into the little guys in front of him. Not guided, so then big guns never tire do take effect. So these are on 5s.
Yep.
They are flying, so I get to reroll. 3s. Twin linked. Nope, doesn't matter. 3 at 0.
Save 2. Take 1.
Yep.
1 damage.
1 damage. The next one will be the next Skyray. So his
he's
main
in
gun
combat.
shooting into the bikes, and the little gun shooting into those guys. The main gun first. These are on 5s.
2 sustains.
Oh,
And
flying.
a fly, so you re-roll.
Nope.
Whatever, 2 sustains.
2 sustained. Strength 14. So 2s. Twin linked.
All 4.
-3.
6s. Save 2, so I'm going to lose the guy that's injured, and then it's D6 plus something?
D6 plus 1.
Cool. So I just lose 2 guys?
Yep. And the indirect into the 4 little guys standing in front of him on 5s. Twin linked.
Tough 3?
3s.
Twin linked?
No, not indirect. Sorry, indirect. Not twin linked anymore. So 1 at 0.
1 at 0. I'm going to put it on the guy in the middle because I want to hold you in combat. He fails.
Okay. Stealth suits will now shoot at the guys that jumped out. Yep. So 2 with the burst cannons.
Yep.
And 1 with the fusion blaster. The burst cannons on 4s. So 3s. 5 at 0.
6s. So the squad's dead, and then she's good.
Okay. The Melta on... That's a 6. Woo. So sustained. So 2s. Yep. 2 at -4.
4 up involves. Save 1, take 1. That's damage.
D6. How many wounds she have? Okay.
4. Okay, she's got 1 left.
Yeah, because it's Melta. I need to be within 6. Shadow Sun's just going to take a pot shot into her.
Shadow Sun?
Or, sorry, Farsight. The squad is shooting into the Incubi. Farsight into her on 2s. So 2s.
2.
That is -3.
4 up involve. She did.
3 damage, yep. The squad shooting into the Incubis.
Yep.
24 shots. So, on 4, 6s are sustained. I am not seeing a lot of 6s. So, 3s. Oop. 9 at -1.
So I'm going to roll 6 because the Clavex, he'll go last. He has 2 wounds.
Okay.
And she said, sorry, what's the minus?
9 -1.
-1, they get cover, so it puts me back to 3s. So I'm good. I'm good.
And gun drones on 5s. 3s, twin linked. 2 at 0.
3s. Kills 1.
That is going to end my shooting phase.
Would you like to be charging?
I would. It's going to be the only charge. It's going to be the Riptide into there.
Yep.
All right.
I think you're in.
I think I'm in. CP for tank shock. All right, looking for 5s. That is 4 mortal wounds.
Remove any 2.
Fight phase.
Fight.
6 attacks, Riptide fists. 5s, because Tau melee. 3s.
Yep.
2 at 0.
Save 1, take 1. Damage.
2 damage each.
Cool. Hand another one over. I will attack you back. 4 attacks on 3s with sustained. And then I don't get my lance, but I am strength 4, so...
6s.
Cool. 1.
AP?
1.
3. Nope, he's good. We also have ongoing combat.
Not a character, right?
Nope.
6s. 1 at -2 for 1.
And this is into which one?
The boat that's
The
at
damage
3.
one? Yep.
1 damage.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm technically with the other boat as well, so let's roll.
Yep.
Which is right beside it. 9. So 5s. 1, 2, 3. 3 at -2.
5 up. Yep, good to go. The bracketed Skyray will punch into the squad first. 5s. Nope. And the second Skyray will punch in there. 1. 2s. 1 at 0.
4 up invol. I'm good.
Yep.
Are you discarding established then for
I
CP?
am discarding established for the CP, and I will score the 1 point on there to make it 29-28.
So we get sabotage and established locus. At the beginning of my turn, it's 29 for him, 33 for me. 2 battle shocks.
Yep.
That one over there, he is good. The bike over there, he is not good.
Overwatch.
Okay.
It will cost me 1 because reduced by 1 from Farsight.
Yep.
So looking for 6s in more ways than 1.
Yes. That's some 6s. That's a lot of play on. Sustains.
It's sustained 12, 5s into 3s, so
Yep.
3s.
Yep.
7 -1.
So it's in cover, so on 3s, I'm going to lose 1.
And gun drone, because the gun drones are always good for a laugh. 5, so 3s. Twin linked. 2 at -1.
-1, okay. So because this was the beginning of movement, I'm
Yep.
just going to go boop, boop.
Yep.
Because now these guys are dead.
Farsight. Nope.
All right, and then we will go into some shooting. We're going to be shooting from these 3 into the Crute.
Stealth.
So I get +1 hit, back to -1.
Yep.
3s, twin linked. 4 AP zeros.
3 of them live.
Well, so we will shoot this squad. Is going to fire everything into these guys.
Okay.
3s, twin linked. 11 AP zeros. 9, 1 guy left.
Yep.
These guys are going to shoot their pistols into this little guy over here. Regular hits. No. Blast pistol hits. 2. Yes. AP more than 1.
Yep, dead.
Dead. Pain token. All right. So all of these guys are going to shoot into this over here. Blast pistol hits. Wounds. AP 3.
6 up. Nope.
D3. 1.
Okay.
And then the shitty shots. 6s. Nothing.
Okay.
So we're going to shoot both of these Venoms into the stealth suits.
Okay.
My bad. I forgot. I did say this guy's going to be doing an action, so he won't be able to shoot.
Yep.
So 4s. 1. Anti-infantry 3+. 1 at -1 for 2 damage.
4 up. Nope.
Kills the injured guy, whichever one that was. So the only thing I have left to shoot is the Scourge. These Scourge are going to shoot into this guy over here.
Yep.
And I'm going to spend a pain token so I get my rerolls. Cool. Good thing for rerolls.
T10. Or sorry.
Cool. 1 AP3.
Cover, so AP2.
Yep.
So 5 up.
D6 +2. He's dead.
Yep.
Get my pain token back.
Does he explode?
Not on a 1.
These guys are just going to scoot back 6 inches over here. And then these Scourge are going to... We're going to shoot this way. With the rerolls... All right. Rerolls. Only 1. Not a 3. 1 AP3.
5.
D6 +2. Little shots.
He's at 6.
6s. Ooh. 1 more AP0 for 1 damage.
I can't go lower than a 3, so that's a 3.
Charge phase. We'll put a pain token onto these guys. Orange squad into the crisis suits.
The unfailable charge did not fail.
Venom into this.
Okay.
We're going to keep working our way down. So Venom.
Maybe.
Boop. So we'll try a 9. That's a 10. These guys are going to go in. It looks like they need a 6. Like I said, I'm going to try and leave them with like 2 models. So this unit into the Riptide, which is, they're in with a 9. I'll come around the table.
Yep.
And the Hellions, 3,
5.
5. They should be in last charge because I forgot about these guys. These guys are going to charge into the...
Stealth suits.
Yeah, we're going to charge them into the stealth suits. Hurrah! 3. So she's going to do her Super Saiyan. I will spend my pain token. I get +1 strength and +1 AP.
Okay.
They have invul saves as well?
Farsight does.
2s, 3s, 8.
Damage.
AP3, 1 damage.
1 damage. Okay. 6s. So that is 1 suit and 1 on 3 wounds.
Now the power weapons, so you're going to be
Suit,
2s,
7.
putting onto 5s, nothing. 24 more. 11 at -2.
So looking for 5s. He is still on 2 damage. The last remaining suit. Looking for 5s. The suit is dead. Farsight on 4 ups. He is good.
All right, and then Lilith. Sustain 2. So 5s, 6 AP3s.
4 up in both. Damage.
1 each.
Okay, so he takes 2, and he's down to 6.
We are going to activate her,
Okay.
and we're going to go into the stealth suits.
Okay.
So 3s. We have a flip, much like Eldar, so we're going to actually use that on the fail to a 6. So I add an extra 1. 3s.
Yep.
3s with Dev. 1 AP2.
Yep. So that's 5 up. Nope.
This is going to kill the squad.
Yep.
Pain token. We will activate them into the boat on 2s. 1 sustained. So 6s. 1, 2, 3 at -2.
5s. Not a single one.
Just 1 damage each.
Okay, down to
Succubus. 1, 2 sustains. 6s. 1 -2.
good to go.
Cool. These Hellions over here. All right, so 2s.
So
With 6s and then Lance, so 5s. 3.
Yep.
AP -1.
So 4s.
2 damage.
Okay, down to 2.
We got 3 in here.
Okay.
2s. 2 out. 2 in. 6. AP 1. 2 damage.
4 ups.
Cool. So 4 damage.
Yep.
Venom gets to attack in here, which is 3 attacks. Hits twice. 5s. 1 at -1 for 1.
4. No.
Take 1. Down to 1.
Yep.
Over on that side, we got the Hellions. Drop that. Tough 9.
Yep.
So 5s onto 4s, doesn't matter. So 4 at -1, 2 damage each.
3 ups. All good.
Cool. We're going to spend our CP for the last squad for the witches to go in, so they get lethals and an extra point of AP. 5. Okay, so 2s, 1, 2 sustains. Sorry, sustain lethals. So 2 go in.
Yep.
And then 5s, 6,
Yep.
AP 3.
4 up invul.
Yep.
3 go through.
All right.
So he's down to 11.
All right. 1, 2 sustain lethals. And 5s. Give me 6 more. These are AP. Also AP 3.
Okay.
AP invuls.
1 goes through.
All right. The shitter. No 6s. And then the succubus. You're not a character, so I get 1 lethal sustained. Whew. Okay, well, that whiffed. All right, just 1. AP 4. AP 4, 2
4
damage.
up invul. Yep.
Cool.
So fighting back, probably into the 3-man squad of on 5s. Not a single one.
I love it.
Skyray, Hellions on 5s. 1, strength 6, so 3s.
Top 4. Nope.
1 at 0.
I'm fine.
Hammerhead,
Hammerhead into
same thing. Into the
same squad?
Yeah.
All right, 2 hits.
2 hits, 3s. Both wound, 0.
Save 1, take 1, damage.
Armor
All
hull
right,
for 1.
Cool. I will put 1 wound
Sorry.
onto the guy in the farthest back.
I am going to spend 1 CP for Wall of Mirrors
Okay.
and pick up the Ghost Keel and put him in reserve. I've got the Riptide holding up 2 of his squads here. The Skyray still stuck in combat there. Hammerhead tying up 3 units here. 4 units. And Farsight doing his best.
So I pushed Lilith's squad up, killed the unit, put him at a couple wounds. I wish I'd had 1 more CP. I should have used my strat that gave me the lethals over on this squad. Might have been a little bit better use. Lilith dropped a couple extra 1s than I was expecting, which just left him at a little bit extra than I was hoping for, but I was still able to flip the objective, kill the squad. Over here, everything managed to make a successful charge. I pushed Malice up, so I had a Vect Aura, which just kind of slows a lot of play down for him. He did get a -1 onto one of his strats, so he still got an Overwatch, killed 3 of
Yeah,
the 3 of the Incubi, I think he ended up killing. So just enough in Overwatch. I picked up all the stealth suits. I brought this guy down to 1, mainly because I wasn't able to have the Hellions that strung out to tag everything. We're not able to actually touch because there were stealth suits in here. These guys fell back and charged. Got to hit in. They didn't do enough damage, basically on the high toughness. But again, he's at 1, so it's pretty close. Hellions were able to make a charge. Got all the way around through here. Got in on this. Also didn't do enough damage on this. Not where I would like to, but was able to tag it, slowing it down, flipping all the primary, so he doesn't have much left. Currently, he has a Ghost Keel that picked up and a unit of Vespid, plus everything's injured. Over here is a circle where Riptide, unfortunately, still is. I managed to land the charge over here and using my lethals and extra AP. The extra AP didn't really do a lot because of his invul save, and unfortunately, I didn't hit a lot with my lethals, and the ones that I did hit through, he managed to save because a lot of damage 1. The Succubus, who's damage 2, just decided not to roll any 6s, which happens. She gets a lot of rerolls, but it's not a character, so it doesn't do anything. But he is still tied in combat over here. He didn't punch me back with anything. I also used my Scourge over here to pick up all the remaining units, so I would have liked to have a couple extra shots from this actually connect into the Riptide, but as it stands, it's still wrapping everything. I've got this pretty well bubble wrapped where I'm going to hold this primary again. We got a Venom in the dead center. Unit jumped out, went to charge that Riptide, pushed the Venom up to the center just in case I was not able to successfully get my charge, which I was. But if I fail, I hop back in the boat. As it stands, this was able to get onto primary and do an action in the center. It's still only 2 points. It's not much, but it's still another resource that's going to be harder and harder to kill when he has less things that can spot due to battle shocks, falling back, and things like that.
Second cards are Cleanse and Area Denial.
Spend a CP, get rid of Cleanse.
Tempting Target.
Round 4 is about to begin.
He failed the battle shock,
yeah.
so that takes that out of the equation. So we go into declaring shooting. He is a guiding unit. The Sky Ray is a guiding unit because the Sky Ray gives marker light. He will guide into the Scourge. The Riptide will fire into the Scourges. Guided, these are on 3s. Mm-hmm. These are on 2s. Is 5 at -2.
Of course. I'm going to lose Shard Carbine +1.
The Missile Pod, 4s.
2s.
2s, yeah. -1.
Minus in cover, so back to 3s. I'm going to lose 2 more.
The Plasma on 3s. Nope. So the Vespid here will shoot into the last Scourge. 10 attacks hitting on 4s. So 3s.
With cover, so on a 4.
Oh no, the Vespid's looking right at him.
Yeah, but he's in the plate.
Oh yeah, Ghost Kill. Melta here, Cyclic there. 6s onto your Scourge. Or sorry,
Yeah, not 6s.
4s.
2s.
Yep. -1, 2 damage. Yep. And the Melta is a 4. 2s.
2s.
Twin Link doesn't matter. -4.
6s.
He will guide into.
Yep.
So the main gun is going into the vehicle. Indirects are going into
Incubi.
Incubi.
Yep. 2.
2s.
2s. 1 into 1. 1 into 1.
Nope. -5.
6 up invol. Nope.
D6
Plus
6. 7.
I got 6 wounds. Do I pop? No.
Indirect into her because they're.
Indirect is direct.
Yeah. So 3s. 2 at 0.
1 damage each, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I'll put them both on the Clavex on 3s. He's fine.
Okay.
All right. And then Sky Ray.
I'm going to fire everything into your Incubi. I'm going to start with the
Yep.
little guns first.
Nothing.
Nothing. So again,
The reroll.
Strength 14.
So you're on 2s.
Yep. Twin linked. So 3 at
And
-3.
Okay. 5 up.
He's good, still good.
5 up. 5 up. Okay, you killed the. Well,
Yep.
he's got 2 wounds. So he dies and
D6
she's still
plus
there.
1.
We still got a leader. He's got 2 wounds.
Farsight, 2s to 3s.
I'm going to spend 1, so I get a 5 up invol save
Okay.
in shooting.
Okay, so you're down to 1 CP.
Yep.
So 3s. Strength 8, so 2s. Yep. That is it for the shooting.
Well,
Let's roll this and then see what the tape says. I don't think
you have to be at least over 9.
Yeah.
And
So,
spending your CP to make
Spend
the
my
charge.
last CP. Switch out the dice.
Yeah. So he's going over here.
That is a
That's
10.
a 10. So let's measure. It should be.
10 will not get me onto the objective, but it will get me into melee with them.
Okay.
But
You got first strike over there, but
Yep.
so does Lilith. So I'm going to fight you first over here.
okay,
We are going to start with Lilith. That is 3 at AP2 for 1 damage.
3, so 4 ups. He takes 1, so he's down to 5.
The gladiatorial weapons. So these are 4s, 5 invols. 4, so you're at 2. These all hit. These ones are going to be on 5s. 3 invol saves.
Okay,
Down to 1, 3. All right. 4, AP1.
3s.
Ah, he survives on 1.
He's still alive. Yep. I'm going to fight here. 5s. 1. Wounding on 2s. 1 at 0.
4 up. We're going to activate over here. Cool. So we're going to have 5 here, 4 here.
Okay.
4 into here. 2s. 5 sustains. 5, but no lance. So
So 6s.
1 at -1.
4. He's good.
Okay, 5. All right, into the other one.
Okay. 5s.
6s. 1, 2.
6s, yeah. 2.
2 at -1 for 2.
4 ups. 1 goes through.
So 2 damage on this guy goes down to 10.
Yep. Well, because I'm going to punch you before you can punch me. I'm going to punch the Riptide into the 3 green goblins over there. 6 attacks. Yep. Good talk.
Her into this. So 6 attacks, hitting on 2s. Dev wounds on a 6. No. And then 6 other attacks, hitting on 2s. Dev wounds on a 6. You're dead. You blow.
No.
Farsight. And this.
We'll do Farsight. He'll do his sweep attack. 8 on 2s. On 2s again.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, he got me off the objective.
Yeah, he can only. It's only
Only
into the wraiths there. Or the,
Do that, and then I got
Yep.
2 combats over there. Yep.
So 3s. 2 at 0.
Fail them both.
1 damage each.
I will spend my pain token to get over here to get +1 strength, +1 attack.
Okay.
2s, 1 sustains. So that puts me up to strength 5, toughness on them
9.
9, so I'm on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4 at -1 for 2.
3 ups. Saves them
Cool.
all.
Then the succubus. Drop 2 6s. No. 5 at AP2. 5 involves for 1 damage each.
Take 3. So down to 7.
2s, 6s, 2s, 2 sustained, 6s, 1 at -1.
3. 4. That Riptide is proven to be chunky.
2s,
8.
6s, 1 at -1.
3.
Ha! Suck it, Trebek. So at the end of his turn, he's at 29, I'm at 50. Assassination and defend stronghold. All right. So we're going to roll for our combat drugs, 6 and 4. So we get +1 toughness, +1 ballistic skill. I have to do a battle shock here. She's no longer. This thing has to battle shock. That has to battle shock. She's battle shocked. Solo guy over there. Fine. Solo guy over there. Fine. We're going to do some shooting. This squad is going to fire into here.
Okay.
And then this one thing is also going to fire into here.
Okay.
All this shit is going to fire into there. Everything's going to fire into there.
Okay.
And so this one can't shoot, so I only have 3 Dark Lances. 2 AP3s.
5s.
7 damage. Shard Carbine, that's out.
Yep. That's in your wires. Yeah.
3 hits. 6s. 1 AP0.
Yep.
This one, shooting its Melta into there. Hits. Does not wound. I'm going to spend a CP. Reroll. Wounds. This is D6 plus 3.
Oh, no explosion.
That's a pain token. So we will do pistols into Numpty guy over here and just see if we can get anything.
Okay.
1 little pistol.
Okay.
Hit. Not a 6. Hit. Not a 5. And then 3 pistols into the ghost kill. Not a 6. Cool.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. These guys shoot. They're going to scoot. Charge phase. We're going to charge here. Ah.
Maybe make it with 11.
And she still has first strike in there. She has first strike. We're going to actually attack with her first.
Okay.
All right. 7 attacks. We hit all of them. We have no sustains. I'm on 5s, but you're a character, so I get full rerolls. 4 AP2s.
4 ups.
You're dead. So that gives me a CP and a pain token.
Yep.
And 4 points for assassinate, or 5 points for assassinate. So
I think these guys I'm going to fight into here because they tend to hurt a little bit more. So 3s. 1 at 0.
that was into the Hellions.
Yeah. 2 damage. So
Middle guy is dead if you want to just. So I will attack with my witches over here
'Kay.
into his ghost keel. 3s. Wish I had the stains on that. And then strength 4.
8.
So 6s. 1 at -1.
3. Yeah, I'm not going to blank it. He's good. Nope.
I will activate the Hellions first, spending a pain token, so they get the extra attacks and the extra strength. All right. No. 1, 2 go back in. So now they're strength 5.
So 5s.
5s. 2 at -1.
3s.
2 damage each.
Get 2, 4. Still alive.
All right. Then the witches. Succubus. Drop 3. Sustain 1. Ugh. And then 6s. Nope. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. 9. So I'm on 5s. 5 at -2.
6.
Oh, sorry. 6 at -2.
Okay. Involves.
1 damage each.
That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Come on. Once per game. Come on.
Oh, he died?
No.
Ha ha!
Yeah, I've just got the Ghost Keel left holding up his guys here on this side, and the Vespid there debating going back into the sky.
So we stuck in combat on our turn over here, and finally dropped this guy when we hit with sustains because of this squad here, and then we ended up getting like 6 sustains, which was just enough on the gladiatorial weapons to push it over. They finally failed enough saves and he died. We kept everything else in combat. Over here, these guys opted to fall back, shoot, and charge, but we actually ended up with Scourges and a Melta Lance from this guy, sorry, a Heat Lance. Was able to kill this, so there's nothing else there. With a Vectora, he couldn't re-roll it. So these guys are now free. We just stuck in combat over here because we have more OC, so we get to control the point. And over here, Lilith Squad battle shocked after Farsight on his turn. Actually, I ended up killing 5 of them in combat because I just rolled poorly. But we were able to bring our other unit in, charge him, kill him with the Succubus to get the CP, fall back onto the objective, and while she's battle shocked, he is currently left with only the Ghost Keel and 5 Vespids on the table, and we still have plenty of agency to score high in the end of the game.
Storm hostile objective. No prisoners.
And now for the conclusion of this epic battle.
He fell back over here. He's just going to shoot everything into these 3 witches.
Yeah, I don't need to overcharge because it's not worth it. So these are on a 4-up.
So actually, how close are these guys? I'm going to reactive move them anyways. They're within 9. 7.
All right, these are on 4s.
So I'm going to spend 1. So I have a 5-up invul on those guys just in case.
That's a fail, that's a fail, that's a sustained. These are wounding on 2s anyway.
Yep.
I have the CP. I'm just going to try to reroll that 1 into a 1. Nope, that's 5 at -2.
5 ups. I save 2. I'm going to lose all 3. Secure no man's land. Bring it down. I'm going to spend 1 of my CP that I get for the turn, get rid of bring it down, and I will draw no prisoners instead. Battle shock, and then we have a battle shock, and then we have a battle shock,
Yep.
and then we have a battle shock.
Yep.
So Lilith, fine. Battle shock,
Come on.
fine. And those 2 dudes, battle shocked.
Yep. I'm going to spend my last kick at a can CP for some Overwatch cyclics. So it would be overcharged just to wound on 2s.
Yep.
Wounding on 2s. Okay, 2 at -2.
5s.
And they were battle shocked.
Yep. Oh, yep. So
3 damage each.
both dead. And
Okay.
you got an overcharge roll.
I do. And it is good to go. So
So it's gonna be
4.
6. No, this guy can't shoot. Just
Okay.
gives me 1 extra. Cool. Trying 5s, so 3s. So 2 at -1 for 1, and then 2 dev.
2 at -1.
And it ignores cover.
Yeah, so 5 ups. So saves 1, 3 go through, and how many devs?
And 2 dev.
So that's the squad.
I'll spend 1 for grenade into your ghost keel
Okay.
to do 3 mortals.
Okay. So he is down to 8.
And then we are going to proceed to shoot everything into him with the pain token.
Stealth.
Yep. Nope. Rerolls. Need 5s. Woo! There we go. 3s. I'm not spending the other CP, so you got 1 save at -3.
I am going to use 1 drone to blanket. He's on 1 drone.
Venom shooting in there. All right. -1 means that misses. That sustains. And then I'm looking for a 6. 1 6. AP -1. You're in cover, so AP nothing.
2.
But it's 2 damage.
Okay.
Cool.
He's good.
And then over here,
Yep.
into here, 1 blast pistol hits. Does not wound. 1 regular pistol doesn't hit.
Okay.
Now we're going to do charges. So we will declare the Venom and then the Witches. Venom. I don't think that a 5 makes it. Spending a pain token so I can re-roll on the Witches. 4 should do it anyways.
Yeah, you needed a 9 on the Venom.
Yeah. And I'm not wasting CP on that because I'm spending my CP
So
for lethals.
the witches are coming in.
Yep. I'm going to spend, my last CP for the lethals. Drink. What's the toughness? 8?
T8.
So 5. So whoop. Another one down. Yep.
I'm going to blank 1.
Cool. So take 5.
5.
Or 5 saves. Sorry.
Yep. Damage.
1 each.
Okay, so he takes 4. And he's out of drones.
1 lethal sustained. Oh, that goes out.
Yep.
6s. Nothing. So 1 more AP3.
5s. Nope.
1 damage.
Yep.
1 lethal sustained. And 2. So 2 AP2.
Okay, 4s.
1 damage.
Do you have any more attacks after this?
Yep. I still got the succubus.
Okay, so I'm going to re-roll that one. Okay, he is good. I am out of AP. This ACP.
Okay. All right, so that's 2 in
Okay.
already. And then this is, well, 6s. 3. AP 4.
6s.
2 damage each.
2, 4, and I don't have the CP to re-roll that. He doesn't explode. None of my stuff's exploding.
All right, that gives me the 4 on that. And so we have a final score, 35 to 82.
Yes.
God, that was a long game. Good game, Jason. We just finished another battle report, first one of 2026. Myself, I was playing Spectacle of Spite, Drukhari versus Jason on his Tau Kayun. So overall, my thoughts of the game is pretty good. There was a lot of points that I thought I would do a little bit more damage, and then I just kind of sat there, but I also didn't die, so I just grinded it out. And eventually, at end game, the last 2 turns, I was just holding all the primary. Some of these GW maps, you literally just cannot stand on primary in the center because you just get shot off of it. So I didn't get it, but he also couldn't get it, so it's kind of neutral. And then I was able to hold a little bit more primary with my OC2 stuff here and there. Overall, I really enjoyed the game. It was a lot longer than some of our other battle reports. Definitely, I think it would be one of our longest battle reports for this, so we're gonna cut it down. But there was a lot of small units with lots of activations throughout, so it's got me excited to play. I think we're both after like 2 weeks of being off and not playing. You've been not playing Tau, you've been on Custodies for a little bit, so it's just like, is that how that works? Let's just double check it. So there's been a lot of phone stuff, so it did eat into the clock. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was, like I said, it's the first time going back into Tau since Worlds, so there was a lot of, like, if you came into the center objective, I did have enough to cover everything with you know, lots of Tau fire, with all of the hammerheads and the sky rays, and you taking out the breachers the first round kind of hurt, because it prevented me from doing the jump over the wall, and that's where I kind of ground down a bit on my, after the second round, like ground down right on primaries, because I didn't have those pieces anymore to hold the primary. I had enough to take it. I had enough to, you know, engage your units, but I just didn't have enough to hold it, and that was...
Yeah, I found the breachers are definitely, I think, one of the more terrifying units as Drukhari, because I don't really have a lot of good armor saves. I have invult in melee, so killing those things was essential. And then from that point on, I got a lot of OC2, so I can just constantly flip objectives over and over again unless you commit something with a lot of OC that can actually stay there. And some of the tanks could stay there, but it's really difficult.
Yeah. But the thing is, if I did move, like, I can fall back a lot of my tanks, but then I'm losing all that shooting.
Yeah.
Especially when they were caught up with like 1 and 2 little infantry units that were kind of just grinding my movement. But the Vespid, the going into the Ghost Kill shenanigans, like the Vespid's up and down, kind of screened out most of the backfield the entire game. And then the Wall of Mirrors, like, okay, pick up the Ghost Spid, now I can start playing with the, like,
Yep.
As your stuff is moving forward, now I have more options to drop into the back and start playing with some of your, especially in round 4 and 5 there with that, the expansion objective.
Yep.
Which I think I've sat on 3 of the 5 rounds anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, so I think overall it was pretty good. I definitely am excited to play more into the Drukhari Spectacle. It's a super fun list, lots of little things to test around with. I wish I could get some more of these models, but a lot of them are out of stock, so I'm like, I can't run 30 Hellions. I only have 25. And you'll notice some of them are red because I had to borrow those ones off my son, who happened to have 10, and that's the only reason I can get up to that amount to playtest them. But low AP is, it kind of sucks, but they are durable and they just do a lot of damage. So
yeah, I think for me, it's looking at the list a bit. It's going to be a little more the for early in the games, a lot more the lone up units. So probably 2 squads of Pathfinders, the fire site teams. So a lot more lone up to draw your forces out, because if you're not within the 12, you're not shooting me. And probably drop a Sky Ray and pull it in like the old Triptide. Because the Triptides now with the new gun, yeah, they're a little more expensive. We were expecting that to come through. So they seem to be popping up a lot more lists, because like one kind of went down quickly. The other one did hang around for a couple of rounds.
I think in the meta right now, we'll see where it pans out, but Victrix being 4 wounds, that's also a really good thing to just be like, if they pop out, especially on GW boards, pop, and with dev wounds to kill them, and you'll be far enough away they can't blood surge into you. I don't know how I was going to play into Scintillating Legion, but I think into like this MSU style stuff, I think it's definitely favored for me, but again, the meta is really weird. We'll see how post-Christmas everything lines up, where things level. I know there's some big events like Nottingham coming up, so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, Jason, thanks for the good game.
Yep.
Finally getting you on stream. Thanks for watching. Again, you can like, share, subscribe, comment, positive, negative. That way we can just kind of figure out what's going on. And check out the website, www.red-dragon.ca.